What's up, y'all? Happy New Year's Eve. I hope y'all have a fantastic, safe New Year celebration plan. And as we go into the new year, there's a lot of hope, but also there's a lot of fear. And for some reason, people gravitate towards worry and fear. That's where the whole Chicken Little story came from, right? Something as tiny as an acorn hit Chicken Little on the head, and from there decided the sky was falling. And not only that, but created an uprising with Henry Penny, Goosey Lucy, Turkey Lurkey, and Foxy Loxy, and ultimately led them all to their demise. All because he mistook a tiny acorn for the sky falling. Now, it's been such a crazy year, and for the housing market to be thriving, it's hard for us to believe. So then I hear talk from people saying the housing market is going to crash, or we're going to have a ton of foreclosures. It's going to be like 2008 all over again. The sky is falling. Now, 2008 was the only time in US history that the housing market depreciated. And I'm going to explain why and how that can't happen again. Because in the early 2000s, the president went to Congress and said,
I want more home ownership in this country. At least 65% of the population owning a home.
Can 65% of all Americans even own homes?
Don't ask stupid questions. Just do it.
Okay.
So Congress went to Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac and said,
Mortgages. We need more mortgages. Oop, I dropped my Congress wand.
More mortgages. Sure, okay. Yeah, why not?
so they started giving out mortgages. And when I say giving out, that's what I mean.
Hey, look, Fanny. Their car window is down. Quick, throw a mortgage in there. But how do you know if they qualify? Psh, what's that? What if they don't have any money? Psh, who cares? Okay, I have an idea. Let's not only ignore their current financial shape, but also finance 100% of their mortgage. Yeah, and let's give them money at closing. It'd not only be free, but we'll pay them. Yeah.
And that's what they did. People who shouldn't have even owned a home were getting second and third homes. Meanwhile, Wall Street started putting together these mortgage portfolios.
I have a great idea. The U.S. housing market has never gone down. It's awesome. So let's sell mortgage packages. I'll talk to the rating agency so people feel good about the investments.
Hi, I'm one of the rating agencies.
I need these mortgage portfolios rated A, low risk.
Okay, cool, no problem. Wait a second, there's some really bad mortgages in here. These are more like D ratings, high risk and just plain junk.
Fun. I'll pay one of the other rating agencies.
Did you think I said junk? I said, drunk. You'd have to be drunk not to see these are strong A investments.
That's what I thought.
Then guess what? All these mortgages given to people who didn't have money to pay the mortgages to begin with started defaulting. And banks and Wall Street started realizing all these mortgages were garbage.
So, hey bank, these mortgage portfolios aren't doing so good.
And we're not getting paid back on all these loans, which means we can't pay any of our employees or any of our customers who want cash.
That doesn't sound so good. So what do we do?
Government!
So they went back to government and were like, help us out, because if you don't, the world economic market is going to crash.
So as you can see, my summary report is that it's bad. This is really, really, really bad. Can we have some money to save the world economy?
No.
Please?
No.
Pretty please?
Okay, here's $1 trillion.
Awesome. Any stipulations on it?
Nah. You in Wall Street. You'll be smart with it.
Sure. No problem.
So guess what? That money didn't go towards keeping people in their homes like it was supposed to. It went to creating hedge funds.
Oh, hey. Who are you?
Yeah. I like your hair.
Oh, I'm Hedge Fund. I make people lots of money.
I have an idea. We have a lot of people who can't pay for their house.
Yeah, we just found $1 trillion.
What if we gave it to you instead, and we'll sell you a ton of houses for cheap.
Love it.
Now since then, obviously a lot of regulation has been put into play. You have to qualify to now buy a house. You have to have money to buy a house with required down payments, inspections, closing costs. You have to have good credit, low debt to income ratio. The list goes on. So think about it. In 2006, you buy a house for $150,000. No money down, no money paid. In fact, you receive money at the closing of the purchase of your new home. By 2008, you can't pay for it because really it never was affordable to begin with. And now your home is worth $120,000 because there's so many other people in the same boat as you. So at that point, people were literally leaving the keys on the counter and abandoning the home. There's no skin in the game for them. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you just walk away from it? Today, to buy a home, you have to have several $1,000s invested to own a home, and you've already qualified for that home, meaning you should be able to afford it. But Rip, what about people who've lost their jobs and can't pay? They're going to get foreclosed on. Did I mention home prices went up 17% this year, and they're expected to grow at least another 7% over the next several months? Do you think their move is going to be to let their house foreclose or sell it and make quite a bit of cash? Oh, but Rip, what about the forbearances on mortgages? People may get foreclosed on in those situations. Maybe, but we won't see any foreclosures on the market. Remember those hedge funds we talked about earlier? Those guys will grab any foreclosures before they ever even hit the market. In fact, they still own over 26,000 homes in Atlanta. There's part of our inventory problem. All that to say, the sky is not falling. 2008 won't happen again, and the housing market is strong and continues to be strong. So don't worry, the future is bright. I just wanted to do that because I got new sunglasses. Prescription. Happy New Year. Peace. God bless. Love y'all.